Hello and welcome back to Isaac Trivia Season 2 Episode 9. My name is Bambochutafreak, I'm the host of the show, and at my side I have again my lovely co-host Xaitat. Welcome back to the show, Xaitat.
Yeah, it's good to be back on co-host again.
Very nice, I agree, totally agree. Was pretty nice to see you in the episode before the last one, and I think we would see you a couple more times in the future, right?
Yeah, I think that's right, so...
I think that's right, alright. But without any further ado, let me introduce you the contestant of today. He has a legendary name, he is quite experienced in Isaac, and he's a fellow Tainted Jacob enjoyer. So please welcome Jesus to the show. Hello, Jesus.
Updates.
Nice.
Very excited to meet you.
You're excited. Yeah, that's usually my first question. Are you excited? Have you prepared yourself well for the show?
Huh?
Have you prepared yourself well for the show? Have you looked at some of the questions?
I can't study. I can study. I'm not one to study. I actually can't focus or don't know how to look information. So I just go with what I know.
Okay, I see. But we had some contestants who got pretty far with just their normal knowledge. So what is your goal for today? Do you want to reach the Dead God question and go maybe into the final episode? Or do you just want to see how far you can get, like maybe past the midway quality question?
I better get to that goal, because otherwise I'm gonna hate myself.
Sorry, to which question?
Dead God.
Yeah, that's your minimum goal.
So long. I haven't played for so long, I better get to that goal.
Okay, see, excellent. Yes?
Sorry if my accent is kinda thick, by the way.
I think it's fine. Sometimes I will ask them, but it should work out. Excellent. Do you think that Jesus can go to the Dead God question?
I mean, you know, I'm not one to doubt our contestants, so... I think, yeah, I've got faith, but we'll see,
Alright, then let's jump into the first question. When you are ready, Jesus, are you ready?
Alright, I'm ready.
You're ready. Well, let's have a look at the first normal question. First normal question is, what is the regular price for an item in the shop, not on sale? Is it A, 7, B, 10, C, 15, or D, 20 cents?
$0.15.
15 cents is your final answer?
Yes.
That, of course, is correct. Let's move on to the next question, which is... what card doubles your bombs? Is it A, 2 of clubs, B, 2 of diamonds, C, 2 of spades, or D, 2 of hearts? You're saying 2 of clubs, which of course is correct. And we move on to the final normal question, which is... how many eternal hearts do you need to pick up on a single floor to get a new heart container? Is it A2, B3, C4, or D5?
In the same floor, you gotta pick the first one, so it will activate on the second floor. But if you pick 2, you get the heart right away, so 2.
2, of course, is correct. Very well done. Normal questions are already completed.
Thank you.
3 jokers are still left, and we will move on to the first hard question.
Yeah, speaking of jokers, you mind if I explain them to the people in the audience who this is their first time watching Isaac Trivia?
Please go ahead.
Yeah, so the 3 jokers we have that Jesus Gamer can use in this episode are the Dice Shard, which lets him re-roll a question, the Friend Finder, which lets him ask someone for the answer.
Chris Bleppens, hello and welcome to the stream.
Oh, it's crispy. And then the most powerful joker, the Flip, which makes wrong answers right and right answers wrong.
That are the jokers that you have to your disposal if you need them, but I think you should be able to answer the hard questions without any further help. Let's have a look at the first hard question, which is... who is the final character in the election screen? Is it A, Bethany, B, the Forgotten, C, Jacob and Esau, or D, Keeper?
Last character on the selection screen?
Yes.
Well, that will be Jacob and Esau.
You're sure about that?
Yeah, hell yeah, super sure.
Super sure. That of course is correct. Jacob and Esau is the final character in the selection screen.
I mean, you're forgetting about random. the best character.
Oh, of course. Yeah, true. Actually, that might be. Sorry, was the wrong answer. was not even an option, but you lost already.
It's okay. Let's see what the second hard question is.
Next hard question is: up to how many hands does the emergency contact card spawn? Is it A, 2 hands, B, 3 hands, C, 4 hands, or D, 5 hands? Are you aware what this card does? Jesus?
I know what it does. I don't know to what extent the hands fucking apply it. Do you call this a hard question?
We checked it with 2 other people, and they said it might be a little bit too hard, but it is still a hard question. What is your guess right now? If you, not an official answer, if you just had to guess, what would you say? 2, 3, 4, or 5?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say 2, cause 2 hands, but I'm not too sure.
Why would you say 2? Is there maybe like some logic to it?
Well, yeah, humans have 2 hands, That sounds.
It sounds pretty good. So do you want to go with that answer?
No, actually, no, I wouldn't risk it. I'm gonna use a joker.
You're gonna use a joker? You don't want to go with 2. It sounds like a pretty reasonable answer, but you want to use a joker. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm gonna use the dice shard.
You're gonna use the die shard. Alright. Die shard has been used. And we're gonna re-roll the question into a new one. Let's have a look. Your new question is: what item does Eve not start with in a completed save file? Is it A, the razor blade, B, dead bird, C, Eve's mascara, or D, War of Babylon?
Okay, this is more like it. Let's see.
You're going with C, Eve's mascara. Are you sure about this one?
Eve's mascara is... Though Eve doesn't start with Eve's mascara, no.
You said Eve does not start with Eve. Yes?
Answer C.
Answer C.
C.
Question was, what item does Eve not start with in a completed save file? You said C, Eve's mascara, and that of course is correct, and we will move on to the final hard question. Let's have a look. How many times do you have to beat the boss Satan to unlock the negative? Hello Xaitat and hello Dyniax. Finally made it to stream. Yes, finally. Nice to have you back, Xaitat. How many times do you have to beat the boss Satan to unlock the negative? Is it A1, B3, C5, or D7 times?
Well, I have a lot of memories of how tedious it was to unlock the polar and the negative, because it was never ending. But I'm pretty sure it's 5 times.
You want to go with C5, right?
Yes.
Let me tell you that C5 is the correct answer. Very well done. We are done with the hard questions, and we'll have a look at the midway quality question, which is presented by my lovely co-host Xaitat. Let's have a look.
Go easy on me, Xaitat, please.
Yeah. It's okay. I think you'll do fine. So, for the midway quality question, we want to know, which quality is this item? What quality is the item the Miter? Is it 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Well, Meter rerolls red hearts into soul hearts, right? Something like that.
That is something that you have to know for yourself, but it doesn't sound that wrong.
Yeah, it was something like the diamond style effect, but with soul hearts.
That I can confirm that. I cannot tell you what the item exactly does, because that is part of the question, but sounds not bad to me.
Well,
what do you think? Is that like a better effect, or is it a worse effect? Is it like more quality 4 or more quality 0?
Like, it is a good effect, but it's not all that present, because it doesn't affect all the red hearts, only a group. So it's not totally like that.
So it's probably not 0 and it's probably not 4, so that leaves us with 1, 2, and 3. Do you want to guess, or do you maybe want to use the friend finder or the flip, or do you want to take a guess?
Yeah, because even if you can take a guess, like if you do decide to do that, if you know the qualities of other items, you can use that to kind of figure out, okay, is it as good as this quality 3 item? Is it better than this quality 2? And you can kind of find your way through there, but there is also the option to use a joker and guess an option, and use an option based on that.
Hello Dio, and welcome to the stream. Nice to see you in the chat.
Well, quality 3 is like where the items start to be kind of broken, you know? Like you got red key, you got ocular rift, you got the other shit, you know? You get me. But quality 1 is where they are kind of still shit, but not all that bad. And meter is good, not that good to be quality 3. And it's not present enough to be quality 3, you know? But it's also not garbage to be 1. So I go guess. I guess it's quality 2.
You really want to risk it, or do you maybe want to reconsider using maybe a joker? Asking the chat. I think asking the chat might not be a bad move here. It is Solars are pretty strong, but you currently think it's quality 2. Are you absolutely sure about that?
Well, you only live once, so yes,
but,
I'm sure.
Yeah, but especially when you only live once, you might want to reconsider, like, make yourself absolutely sure that you don't lose this. You said that quality questions might be like the part where you struggle the most. So if you think you can maybe answer the rest of the questions, which have answer possibilities and might be a little bit easier for you to answer, you might want to use joker on this one.
Yeah,
Well,
especially
alright.
since you still have to.
Alright. Dio, I trust you, alright?
Interesting.
I'll use a joker.
You want to use the friend finder in this case?
Yep.
Friend finder has been used. The chat is allowed to post their answers if they want to, but it would be very nice if you try to help Jesus. Maybe don't post it if you're not sure about it, but if you're sure, please tell us in the chat right now what you think would be the correct answer. What quality is... Oh, we see Octave is quality 2, of course. Okay.
Yeah, but we also have some really people who know quality quite well, including the other co-host of the show, Dio, who knows quality very well. So let's see what he thinks. Let's see what Zygarde and Crispy also in the chat. Let's see what they think.
Dio says
Dio
it's
says quality 3.
Yes, Dio says it's quality 3. Let's see. Zygarde says I'm pretty sure it's quality 3. So we have seen 2 and 3. You said 2, but most of the chat is saying quality 3. I think that's probably the answers we will get right now. So do you want to change your answer to 3, or do you still want to go with 2?
I will trust the chat and I will go quality 3.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing that you trust in the chat, because quality 3 is the right answer.
It is indeed correct. So, saved in the last minute, and we will move on to the ultra hard questions. Let's have a look. First ultra hard question is: which of these cards does not have a unique back when lying on the ground? Is it A, get out of jail free card? Is it B, the question mark card? Is it C, a card against humanity? Or D, credit card? Crispy said it's a weird quality 3. I might agree with that. Yes, please.
It's actually very, very, you know, a good thing, because I remember your stream, you know, and I remember you had the question mark card.
Oh, okay.
So I think the one with the not unique back when lying on the ground thing is a question mark card. It's like the same for the, you know, 2 of clubs, 2 of spades, 2 of hearts.
A novel playing card background. That is what you say after watching my stream. and watching my stream, of course, is a huge knowledge boost, and that is why I will very quickly give you the reply that this is the correct answer. Very well done. And we will move on to the second ultra hard question.
Alright.
How many transformations grant you flight? Is it A2, B3, C4, or D5 transformations?
Alright, let's see. We got Guppy, we got Beelzebub, we got Leviathan, we got Seraphim. We got 4 by now.
That sounds good so far.
But I
You
can't
think there
recall
are
any
more?
other.
Yeah, sorry?
I mean, there are more transformations, obviously, but I can't recall any other of them giving flight.
So is that your final answer?
What?
Yeah. Is that your final answer then?
I would like to say so, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, you might want to go and just run through them in your head to make sure you have them all.
Like, what kind of other transformations can you, like, think up right now?
There's the adult transformation, the fungi, the crab. What other? Spawn. Spider baby.
That is also a transformation, yes. Does it
Not
give you
very
flight or
good
not?
No. None
It
of
doesn't,
the ones
okay.
I just mentioned give flight.
You already
Not
got
that
it
I can
fused, so I think there's only like a
Oh,
handful
okay.
left.
There's also the Bob transformation,
Yes.
and I can't recall any other.
So you saw,
right.
it looks like you're pretty sure about like the transformations, you know the transformations, and your first conclusion was C4 is the correct answer. Do you want to go with that?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay, the question was, how many transformations grant you flight? You said it's C4. Let me tell you that A2 is incorrect. D5 is not correct either. And C4 is, in this case, the correct answer. You counted them up all correct. Leviathan,
Hell yeah.
Beelzebub, Seraphim, and Guppy are the 4 transformations in this game that grant you flight. So you have still the flip joker left, and we will move on to the final ultra hard question. Which is,
Alright.
which of these items is not part of the ultra secret room pool? Is it A, the false PhD, B, the nail, C, dark arts, or D, the pact?
Well, you know, when you say the question, I thought, oh well, it must be easy, you know, he's gonna mention a random pool, it's obviously not from there, but you cannot fuck me up.
Yeah, we tend to make these questions like, I think some people just think that you can make a question and then it's like either hard or easy. But another aspect that you have to consider is the answer possibilities, and these items are all very similar in their nature. So that is what this question makes it an ultra hard question. Do you have like a guts feeling what might be the correct answer here?
Yes, I'd say it's the nail. Out of pure hunch.
But are you sure about that?
Pure hunch.
I mean, I've seen first PhD in the ultra secret room.
Okay.
I'd assume Dark Arts is in the super secret room too. And well, it's only down to the nail and the pact.
Pretty similar
And
nature.
I like the pact a lot more than the nail, honestly.
So you want to go with B nail?
I mean, it's not like I don't think I should, you know, waste my Death Joker, you know.
That's fair
So
enough.
I think
You have a lot of questions left.
Yeah, quite a few. So you want to lock in B the nail?
alright, yeah.
Alright.
Risk it and go B the nail.
Alright. The question was, which of these items is not part of the Ultra Secret Room pool? A. False PhD is part of the Ultra Secret Room pool. C. Dark Arts is also part of the Ultra Secret Room pool. Leaves us with the Nail and the Pact, both items from the original game, and they have a tiny little bit of blood on them. But only one of them is in the Ultra Secret Room pool, and that is the Pact. So B, the Nail, is the correct answer. Very well done.
Well done.
Thank you.
And we will move on to the eternal questions.
Now,
Let's
this
have a
is
look
where
at the...
things get really tough.
Now it gets really tough, correct. Let's have a look at the first eternal question. What can Mr. Me, the item, not do? Is it A. Press buttons, B. Destroy beggars, C. Open the flash door, or D. Open chests?
I'm pretty sure it can open the flash door. Because, you know, it can open the Mega Satan door. So I'm pretty sure it can open the flash door too. Destroy beggars is kinda strange, you know, because if you ask me, I will expect it to donate a coin or two or something like that.
Alright.
But then again, it's not all that, you know, logical. Open chests sounds also kind of expected, you know. You'd expect to be able to open chests and shit.
Okay. And what about press the buttons?
Well, press buttons is probably the most weird one, you know, because it sounds not very practical. I mean, yeah, you got those buttons that are behind blocks, but that's it. And there's something on the floor too, but that's not it.
Have you used this item before in the game?
I have used it a few times, but most of the time when I find it, I already have something super good, so I don't take it.
I see. But you have used it before. For what did you use it?
Then again, I only used it to steal items from the shop and the devil room, so...
that is probably what most people do. You said your gut feeling is kind of going towards B and A, but like you don't really sound that sure about it, right?
I'm not too sure, no.
So do you want to maybe use the Joker, or do you want to try to wing it?
I think I'm gonna use the Joker, actually.
You want to use the Flip Joker? Alright. I will ask you one more time to confirm that you want to use the Flip Joker for this question.
Because if you use the flip, you're going to have to answer Eternal 2, 3, and then the final Dead God question by yourself. So it's going to be really difficult.
I'm gonna use it.
You want to use it?
Alright.
Yes,
Alright.
I'm gonna use it.
Alright.
Flip Joker has been used on the Eternal question. The first Eternal question, which is totally legit. It's a pretty difficult question. So now you have to take the answer that is the most obvious to be wrong. So which one do you think that is?
I'll say it's... ¿Cómo se dice? Option C, open the flash door.
Is that your final answer?
The question
Yes.
is, what can Mr. Me not do? You said, you went through some of these options and said that it is quite obvious that it can do that. And you think the most obvious answer that it can actually do it is C, open the flash door. Not destroy beggars or open chests, which you also said might be a little bit difficult. You want to go with C, open the flash door.
Yes.
Alright. Blip has been used on the Eternal 1 question. The question was, what can Mr. Me not do? D. Open chests is something Mr. Me can do, and it will also bring the chest towards you. A. Press buttons is also something Mr. Me can do. Destroy beggars is something I will come back to in a second, but you said C, open the flash door, is something it can also do because it can open the Mega Satan door, right?
That's what I think, but Dio is telling me otherwise.
Dio is a clown, as always. The Mega Satan door can be opened with Mr. Me, and the flash door cannot be opened with Mr. Me, so unfortunately you picked the one correct answer, but because you used the flip joker, this is wrong, and you unfortunately lost on the Eternal One question.
That's my luck. That's just my luck.
Yeah, what a tragic loss too. For those of you who are around back in Season 1, I lost on the Dead God question in the exact same way, so know that even though you still lost in Eternal, you still made a really strong performance, so well done on getting this far.
I totally
It was
agree.
really fun. It was super fun, I loved it.
That's very nice to hear. If you're interested, we will be glad to invite you back to Season 3 if we do that in the future after the final. But I think we are pretty much done here, and that leaves me with only one more thing left to say. My name is Bambochutafreak, this was Isaac Trivia, and the final words go, as always, to the contestant. So please, if you have anything to say it now, Jesus, and then we will end the episode.
Next time I'll fucking win that goal, you'll fucking see. I'll see you in the next season.
Next time he will win. Anyway, that's it for now. Until next time, bye!
Bye.